Hey Pop Culture Overloaders, it is Jason the X here, and I got some reviews for you. Well, I've been playing a lot of demo of Fall of Cybertron, which is turning out to be a pretty good game. I mean, we only get a little bit with it, but I decided I should go ahead and knock these out. These are the Fall of Cybertron Generations figures. And of course, we're going to start off with Autobot Jazz, which his name is Jazz. I don't know this whole Autobot thing. Just get the rights to the Jazz name. Anyway, God. I need a bigger studio box. Anyway, so of course we got Jazz, and there he is as he's represented in the Fall of Cybertron game, and he looks very cool. I love that Cybertronian design. You're seeing that right now in the comic books as well. And of course you got Autobot Jazz, Fall of Cybertron, we turn this around. Transformers, we got Fall of Cybertron, we got a short bio for Jazz there. Gonna get that. And look, the tech spec. The tech spec. Awesome. And blaster pistol included. Of course we do that. And Jazz in the game, it looks like he has like a grappling hook, which is I'm really excited for Fall of Cybertron. I really enjoyed War for Cybertron, but after playing some demo of it, I'm like, okay, bring it on. But as you can see, he is a Cybertronian sports car, very nicely worked here. He's got these nice red wheels, look like Tron wheels. You got some detailing on the sides here. What I like most about these Cybertronian vehicles is they don't have cockpits. They don't look like there's anywhere for a driver to get inside. It just looks like it's a vehicle mode. It doesn't seem like it's a vehicle that someone gets in and drives. And I dig that. I like that little touch. Which is in front, got a nice Autobot logo there. Back. The back does get kind of wonky because you can see these are hands. Boy, those are hands. If you look underneath, you know, those are legs. It doesn't look that bad underneath, but those are hands. His blaster pistol attaches here, and you can just pop that off because we need to transform this guy. So, to transform, first we're going to take these and pop them off. Bring them down so they kind of click in there. Now these shoulders are actually angled into the slot and tab system here. So what you can do is just take those and kind of... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. They actually have a tab right here too. What you want to do is kind of wiggle that tab out. I have a hard time doing this without popping it out. And you pretty much do a 180 on it and fold out the hand. Same thing with this side. Just pop it out. Well, I got it that time. And then you can dislodge this piece. There you go. And those are his shoulders, and they just come forward with a nice click there. Now the legs are tabbed into the bottom here, so this whole thing just kind of angles forward. If you take the legs and you pull them down, and then you just let this kind of collapse. It's really kind of, it feels flimsy, but it's not that bad once you get it all together. So I'm going to bring this down, and there is the waist piece kind of going up into there. And this back portion, there's his head. And what this does is it brings that back piece down and brings the head up. What you got here is a little slot, and here's a tab on the back of the spoiler, and you want to plug that in right there. Now, the front hood piece, you can kind of bring it down, and what happens is there are two little tabs, and they correspond to these slots back here. So you just kind of take it. See, like I say, he feels real flimsy until you get this part down. And see, right here is where those slots are. You just kind of angle that in, and there you go. And of course, the feet. Want to bring them forward. They're on some nice clicky, ratchety joints. And there you have it. That is the War for Cybertron Jazz. Let me bring this. I sound like Christopher Walken. It is the War for Cybertron Jazz. Anyway, a nice figure though. I like this guy. He's got some false wheels down here, because you can still see his wheels up here. But not bad. They could have put a little red paint on these. These are actually not... if they had red paint, they would look better. But he's more of a blue and white instead of a black and white like we're used to. And one thing about these guys, they are small. They are. They're a little bit smaller. But Jazz actually is bigger than the Optimus Prime that comes in the line, which is kind of weird. This is his blaster. It's a nice design. Kind of looks almost like it could be a harpoon gun. It's got that hole through the middle. But you can put that in either hand. And he's got ratchety joints on his elbow. And he's got these right here. And of course, we're going to see this as a repaint of Sideswipe coming up in the next few lines down the road. But yeah, I like this guy. He's got ratchet joints on his knees. I guess I should get into the articulation. You can move the ankle pieces back, and that's it. They get here and they stop. That's it. And that's disappointing. You could have easily put a joint here so that he would have had full ankle rotation. But the knees give us a good 90 degrees. Got kind of ball jointed on the hips. No waist articulation, but the arms are on some nice ball joints. The elbows are on some ratchet joints. You got a bicep swivel. And his head is on a ball joint. You can kind of get some emoting in there. Now let's take a look at that head mold, because it's not bad. He's actually got like somewhat of a, looking up close, he doesn't have really. I kind of wish this was a slight smile. But yeah, great design. I do like the Cybertronian look to him, especially since, like I said, they don't have cockpits. They just look like they're vehicles that no one can drive. They just drive themselves. It's a very nice figure. I don't mind it so much. I don't mind the size. I still love my Reveal the Shield Jazz, but this guy is a nice addition to it. I like Autobot Jazz. And actually, I don't know why I didn't do this before. Sorry for that. Here is my Generations Jazz, or Classics 2.0, or whatever you call this. I like to call it Generations. He's got some repro labels on him, so just to make him stand out a little bit more. Yeah, here's your size comparison. As you see, they are smaller than the other G1 Classics line, but I still like this guy. It's a great transformation, good engineering. He does have a little bit of hollowness up here in his chest, but yeah, that was my phone. Anyway, but it's an awesome figure still. I like him. He's a great addition. He's not bad at all. And I can't wait for more of these, especially the Voyager Grimlock. Cannot wait for that. But until next time, guys, I'm Jason the X for Pop Culture Overload and the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show. Catch me next time, and I'll catch you guys later.